What's up, guys? Welcome to the first episode of Nintendo Talks, a Nintendo-themed live and interactive podcast hosted by myself, TheSkullKid, and my friend Rocket Lawnchair. Yo, 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 we in here. Guys, sorry for taking so long. This is kind of a work in progress for us. Like, this is, I mean, not the easiest thing to do, but we're here, we're doing it. Hopefully it goes well. If it fails miserably, then I don't really know. I don't really know.
It's how it is, man.
Absolutely.
We tried.
So those who are wondering what Nintendo Talks is, basically, it's like I said a minute ago, it's a live and interactive Nintendo-themed podcast where me and Rocket are going to be going over a few different topics and getting your guys' opinion on it as well. So, yeah, we got a ton of different things in the work today. Rocket, when can people expect Nintendo Talks?
When can we expect it? Well, you know what? A lot like Nintendo Directs, we're going to more flow with the news sources. So instead of having it scheduled every month, we're going to be announcing it every month because we want to be like on the cusp of Nintendo news. We don't want to be going too early. So
absolutely,
the key part is just keeping in track.
Absolutely,
follow TheSkullKid online, follow me online, and that's what we're going to be doing it because we want to be like, you know, we want to be on the pulse of the news. We don't want to be late. We don't want to be lame on all the news. You know?
Exactly. So, I guess before we get into our first topic, we'll introduce ourselves a little bit. I'm sure most of you guys know who I am and you know who Rocket is, but for those who don't know, my name's Corey. I also go as TheSkullKid on YouTube. I'm primarily known for live streaming, whether it's like Nintendo Switch content or just Nintendo stuff as its own. I also make videos, and yeah. What about you, Rocket? What about you?
Same here, man. You know, mainly doing like Nintendo streams, and that's kind of how Skull and I met. You know, we were doing Nintendo streams and doing Switch content, and then some edited content as well, just about the gaming industry and whatever's on my mind. So
that is correct.
Like-minded people.
Absolutely. We're Nintendo hype boys. Let's be real.
Yeah, man. Let's be real. We're better than Etika.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Definitely.
I don't want to say it, but I want to say it.
Definitely better than Etika. But yeah, so I guess before we get into our first topic, we'll just talk a little bit about Nintendo. So we'll take a second to talk to chat, I guess, and talk about our favorite Nintendo franchises, I guess, to an extent. Mine is Kirby. Rocket. What about you?
Man, favorite Nintendo. I've got to go. Gosh, it's so tough. It's either going to be, actually, you know what? It's Zelda, particularly. Oh gosh, not going to think. Zelda. Why can't I think of the Game Boy game for some reason?
Link's Awakening.
Link's Awakening.
Really good game. Really
great game. I'm gonna have to go with Zelda.
Yes, definitely. Chat, what is your favorite Nintendo franchise? Like individually, let me know. For me, like I said, it's Kirby. I'd have to say my favorite Kirby game is probably Return to Dreamland. Really good Kirby game. And then we got Star Allies on the cusp, which might end up becoming my favorite Kirby game. So I see some people in chat. I see 3D Mario games. I see ARMS and Super Smash Bros. Those are really good series for sure. Keep it coming, chat. Also, just a heads up to everyone watching, if you see me kind of looking around and stuff, I'm operating OBS, which is like transitioning between all our different scenes and stuff. So if you do see me like look over here or over there or look down or something, that is why. So do keep that in mind. Someone said I hate Zelda in chat. What is wrong with you? What is wrong with you? I see
Zelda. That's
come on. I seen someone say Fire Emblem. Fire Emblem's pretty cool. Definitely. Planet Robobot. Yeah, absolutely. Tons of really good games, but I think what's most important is we are all Nintendo fans. We love video games. And with that said, I think we can move into our first topic. You ready, Rocket?
I'm ready, baby. Let's do this.
Let's do it. Okay, so first topic is going to be upcoming games. All right, so let's take a look here. The first one that we got on the horizon is Dragon Quest Builders. So I'll click a play here. You guys should be able to see this. Should be working. Good, it's working. Good, it's working. But yeah, so Dragon Quest Builders. Dragon Quest Builders is a sandbox action role-playing game developed and published by Square Enix. It was originally for the PlayStation 4, PlayStation 3, PlayStation consoles, but it's finally coming to the Switch on February 8th, or is it 9th, which is just 2 days away from now. Yeah. So like I've always enjoyed games like Minecraft and Terraria, I think it's called Terraria. I played it a little bit, and these sandbox games where you run around building and stuff is really cool. cool. But what looks super interesting about this one in particular is its Dragon Quest theme. So I'm assuming it's going to have some sort of like RPG elements and stuff like that in there. So that's pretty cool.
Yeah, and I got a chance to play the demo, and the writing in it is actually really good. Like they play up this whole idea that you're not a hero.
Yes.
And the gal who comments on you, she just makes fun of you all the time. She's like, "Who are you? You're some simpleton. How could you do all this?"
How could you?
Wow.
There's like,
Thanks.
it's just interesting. I don't know. I haven't seen too much of the game. I've seen like the trailers. I know that there is the demo. The demo is available on Switch right now, right? It's available right now. It is available on Switch right now. So if you guys are interested in it, go download it. Comes out February 9th. Chat, what do you guys think about it? Like looking at this trailer, I know it's a little delayed for you. It looks cool. It looks like there's some more battling in it than you'd find in like Minecraft and stuff. Is there a lot of combat? Is it combat heavy whatsoever?
There's some combat, but like it's all focused around building up your towns. Some of the areas I heard can get a little bit specific in how you defeat an enemy, and you have to find these rare rare materials. But I mean, it looks cool to me.
Yeah, it does look cool. What's chat saying? What's chat saying? Question is, oh yeah, is it worth your time? The demo? I don't know. Would you say it's worth the time?
I mean, I had fun with the dialogue was really like. I mean, it sounds silly, but the way they wrote it is really funny, and it engaged me. And I ended up building through my first city. But the one thing I'm worried about is just long term. You know, is it going to be compelling, or like some people are saying, is it going to be just kind of like Minecraft with Dragon Quest?
With Dragon Quest, yeah. So I can understand why some people are weary, but I definitely say check it out. I don't know. It looks pretty cool. Looks pretty cool. So another game on the horizon is the lovely Rocket. I know you're a big fan of this series. I myself am also a pretty big fan of it, and that is the lovely Bayonetta 1 and 2 coming to the Switch. That is coming February 16th. So and now I'm not super familiar with this series. Rocket was really nice. He donated Bayonetta 2 for Wii U for me one time when I was streaming, and I played through the game a little bit, and this concept of this hack and slash beautiful girl with guns and hair is really cool to me. I don't know, it's really cool to me. If you can give chat like a brief summary of what Bayonetta is, that'd be awesome.
Well, it's developed by Platinum Games. This is a group of developers that used to be with Capcom, and they developed a lot of the third-person action games people love, like Devil May Cry.
Absolutely.
Of course, originally Bayonetta 1 exclusive on the 360 and PlayStation 3, but then Nintendo came in, saved the day, and when it looked like all hope was lost, they said, "Hey, we got you, Platinum Games. We'll put Bayonetta 2 on the Wii U," which is really cool. And even one of the producers commented about how they were exclusive and how much they appreciated Nintendo's help. So, ergo, playing it on the go, we're going to be able to have all the great DLC in Bayonetta 2, the Star Fox costume, the Zelda costume, the Princess Peach costume.
Yeah.
The Samus costume. We should go and do a morph ball. Can we talk about that?
Yes.
That's
Absolutely.
Just like, oh, so good fan service.
I'm so happy they've made Bayonetta like a big Nintendo IP now too, like with Bayonetta being in Smash. Now Bayonetta 3 coming out, I believe, exclusively on the Switch. I believe Bayonetta 3 is going to be exclusive to the Switch.
And we've got Bayonetta 3 coming up. So this is a nice little way to try it out. They all run really smooth. Bayonetta 2 runs much better. Even better than the Wii U, if it's believable. So
no, absolutely,
very, very good game. Excited about it.
I'm definitely excited. Chat, how do you guys feel about it? I seen chat flip out when we brought up Bayonetta. They're happy about it. They were not as happy about Dragon Quest Builders. I don't think they care much for Dragon Quest Builders, but in terms of Bayonetta 1 and 2, they seem to be really happy. Never got to play Bayonetta. Excited to try. Ginger Jam says, which is awesome. DDD costume.
I'm only gonna get it, says Joseph. Oh man, just sneak it in.
Yeah, Mini Matt can't wait. Mini Matt cannot wait. I see Mini Matt going ham in chat. Mini Matt. Okay, so what's next? I believe it is Payday 2. Payday 2. Now, Payday 2. Okay, here's the thing with Payday 2. Like, I'm excited about it and all, but I'm not gonna lie. It's not necessarily a game I'm gonna go out and pick up right when it drops. It is quite old now. It's been around for quite a while, right? Payday 2, I believe it came out a long time ago.
The consoles, yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. But now it's finally coming to the Switch. Its release date is February 27th. For those who don't know, Payday 2 is a cooperative first-person shooter developed by Overkill Software and published by 505 Games. So yeah, it's lots of killing in this game, lots of bank robbing. I definitely would not recommend it for your kids. But
not suitable for Meta Knight.
Yeah, but if you're looking for not suitable for Meta Knight. But if you're looking for some FPS action on the Switch, some shooter action on the Switch, it's there for you, and it's coming out February 27th. So,
and I heard it's some good co-op. I haven't got a chance to play it, but I hear the co-op's really nice. And from what people have played doing the co-op online, I've heard they've really enjoyed it. But again,
absolutely,
it's just nothing I've played before. But we'll have to check it out.
Absolutely. And then the last game we're going to talk about, which is your boy's favorite, and that's Kirby Star Allies, coming to the Switch March 16th. I am super excited about Kirby Star Allies. I've followed the Kirby series for a long time. He's pink, he's cute, he's got the suck. I mean, what can anyone complain about? He's awesome. It's Kirby, man. It's Kirby.
He's pink, he's cute, he's got the suck.
That's all that's what matters.
I want just any person to say that about me. Like, it's just such a roaring endorsement.
Oh my goodness. But no, with Star Allies, there's a ton of new features. Really quickly though, chat, let us know what you think about Kirby Star Allies so we can get to you guys in a second. But this game has a lot of new features returning from previous games, which I'm super happy about. We got the helper system coming back. We got mix abilities coming back. Overall, it's shaping out to be a really good game, and I'm excited for it. Co-op is what I'm most excited for. Me and Rocket, we're gonna hop on a plane. I'm gonna come down to him, and we're just gonna play it on the Switch multiplayer. 'Cause I am absolutely hyped for Star Allies.
Dude, yeah, I'd be down for that. And by the way, Skull, I don't know, do you have any resources or videos that might give people an idea as to things they should type?
No,
about? I don't know if you have any. Do you have a few of those?
I might have 2 or 3 of them on my channel that you could definitely check out. Check out. And I'm sure Rocket himself, he's also going to have some Kirby content when the game comes out. So you guys can definitely check out Rocket for that. So guys, that's basically it for upcoming games. This is going to be, I guess, a regular segment on Nintendo Talks where we take a look at what's coming out, what's happening, what's good, get your guys' opinion on it. It looks like chat's super excited for Kirby Star Allies. Everybody, Kirby gamers, really excited for it. Everyone's excited for it. But with that said, I guess we'll move on into our next segment, which is basically the Nintendo Direct that happened most recently, the Nintendo Direct Mini. So let me transition into that. Boom, boom, boom. So Nintendo Direct Mini, the January 2018 Direct discussion. So a lot of stuff was announced here. A lot of cool stuff was shown. I don't know, man. I guess we'll go in order of everything that went down. We'll start with The World Ends With You, I believe it's called.
Yes, indeed.
World Ends With You. Yeah, so The World Ends With You. This is what opened up the Nintendo Direct Mini. Now, for those who don't know, The World Ends With You is an action role-playing game with urban fantasy elements developed by Square Enix and Jupiter for the Nintendo DS, and it's now being ported to the Switch. I don't have much to say about this game other than it looks really cool and JRPG and Q. What about you, Rocket?
I had a chance to play the original Nintendo DS, and it's got an interesting combat system. The music is great in it. Imagine, I guess, if you mixed a Square Enix 2D game with Jet Grind Radio, that kind of mentality, the style and the fashion. So I'm going to be interested to see what they added. And maybe if they brought in some new options, because I thought it was a decent game.
Yeah,
but it blew me away. That's the thing.
From what I've heard, I know this game does have a huge cult following. So I know all the JRPG fans are super happy about it, so I'm super happy for them. The only thing I'm a little weary about is the price. I heard that this is going to be retailed for like maybe $40-60, and I don't know how I feel about that. I don't know. I'm not gonna knock Nintendo for it, but I don't necessarily know how I feel about it. Do you think you're gonna pick it up? Chat, do you guys think you're gonna pick it up? What about you, Rock? You think you're gonna buy it?
Yeah, people are like, man, but I think it's the beauty and the curse of the Switch. There's so many games I want to buy. I mean, we've already talked about, Kirby Star Allies and Bayonetta. I just don't know if it's just gonna depend on both the price and if people are interested in buying it. I mean, I imagine the Square Enix name is going to hold some weight.
Absolutely.
But myself, I'm going to be honest, I'm probably going to wait for it to get it at a discount of some kind.
No, that's definitely strategic. I probably won't pick it up day one, but if I see it go down in price, I'll definitely pick it up. So
yeah.
But yeah, what was next? I believe it was
Tournament DX.
The DLC, which is really cool. I mean, okay, here's the thing. I don't really care for Pokken. Okay, don't hate me for this.
I agree.
I mean, Pokken's cool. I mean, the concept of a competitive fighter with Pokemon characters is cool to me, right? I've played the game. It's fun. But I just feel like it gets stale fairly quickly for me personally, right? Me personally.
Ginger Jam's, yeah, boy.
Ginger Jam, yeah. Ginger Jam's excited about
Pokken. I know a lot of people are into Pokken. I mean, January 31st, getting some new fighters. Mega Rayquaza, Mimikyu support characters. Second wave of content on the 23rd with Blastoise being available.
That's cool. I'm excited for Blastoise. The first wave, I don't really care too much for. I'm not gonna lie. But the second wave with Blastoise, I feel like Blastoise would be definitely a really interesting character to play in a game like this. So, chat, what do you guys think about the DLC? I don't know. Rocket, if you could have any Pokemon DLC character, any 2 Pokemon DLC characters, what would they be? I'll give mine. And chat, what about you guys? 2 Pokemon characters you'd like to see as DLC in there. So.
I don't, and I'm gonna be really honest. I don't even know the current characters in Pokemon. Like I'm gonna be really honest.
I respect your honesty. I respect your honesty.
Like, I haven't. Like it's just I haven't really tried it out all that much, so I couldn't tell you, man.
Oh
but,
yeah.
I would be lying. Executor.
Executor. What is it? Croc would be pretty cool. I don't know. Magikarp. Come on, Magikarp.
Magikarp is the ultimate. Magikarp will end your soul.
Magikarp. I don't know, guys. Like I said, for Pokken, for me, I'm not the biggest fan of Pokken. I think it is a great game, though. It's not for me. It's not for me. So
yeah.
I guess we'll move on into the next one then, and that one is we talked about it earlier, and it's something I really like, and he's pink, and he's cute, and he's got the suck, and that's Kirby Star Allies for the Nintendo Switch. So
I want that on the box now.
Yeah, he's cute and he sucks. That's it, man.
He's pink and he sucks.
That's all you need to know when it comes to Kirby, to be honest with you. But no, we talked about this slightly before. I'm not going to go too crazy into detail with it. I will mention the stuff that was shown in this trailer. This trailer introduced 2 new copy abilities. We had the artist ability and the spider ability. They're not showing on screen right now, but they'll show in a second. They're really cool. Artist ability is kind of like a throwback to Adeline from Kirby 64. I don't know if any of you guys have played Kirby 64. So that's really cool. Spider, I mean, spider abilities, bro. That's pretty cool. And that, hey,
spider, it's a spider. I mean, who doesn't? I mean, like, they tried crazier abilities out, so
exactly. They have done. We've had a doctor ability before. We have had a animal ability before. So I'm cool as Spider. Yeah, there they are. By the way, there's artist showing now, and then Spider will show in a second. So it's pretty cool. Star Allies is shaping up to be a really good game. March 16th. It's starting to look like Nintendo's pushing it as like a AAA Nintendo title. I didn't think they were going to do that. They're pushing it almost like when they were pushing Mario and Zelda. So. Hey, I'm excited.
CUT says Ahem, Nekopara is coming to Switch.
Ooh, was that shown? Did we miss a game?
I don't think we missed one. I don't
think we missed one. I don't think that was shown during the direct or it has a release date. The games that we displayed in upcoming games were all games with release dates, so keep that in mind, guys. But yeah, so there's some more stuff. There was some more stuff announced at the Nintendo Direct. Maybe.
Right? Yeah. The Hyrule Warriors Definitive Edition.
Yes. How do you feel about that?
I mean, I think it's great. I got a chance to try the Wii U version. I thought it was really good. I mean, for what would be considered a Dynasty Warriors clone, I think they made a really great, unique game with it. Of course, cannons now, and like everything's it's kind of like Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. It's just like everything from the get-go is available. You get to just start hitting the ground running. So I think it's going to be really nice to have that on the go.
Absolutely. How can anyone complain too? I mean, I do see some people were fairly upset about this direct because there was a lot of ports, and I will give them that. As we go on with this list, you guys will see there's more and more ports, but I feel like there's really no harm in this port. I mean, if you guys played Hyrule Warriors, it's a great game. It feels very Zelda. Like, it feels like a celebration of Zelda almost when you're playing it, because there's just like, there'll be random boss encounters that'll be bosses from other Zelda games that you've encountered. It's just lots of really good Zelda lore built into this game, and it's a good game, man. I think it's a lot of fun. If you don't want it, you don't need to buy it. I mean, some people are really upset about these ports, and I think this was a good one. So
I think it's good for the portability, because I know everybody plays their Switch differently, but I know a lot of people who would love to play, and this is a pick up and play game. You know, you play, you hack through a level, you know, put it in sleep mode, put it in your bag, and then go off and play, and then boom, go home and continue the level. So I know the ports are disturbing to some people, but hey, it looks like a great port. So
yeah, it looks solid. I don't know, dude. Chat, are you guys gonna pick this one up? What do you guys think about this? Are you guys fans of this one? Are you guys happy about it? Are you guys upset about ports? Let us know what you think. Rocket, do you think you're gonna pick up this game? Do you think you're gonna pick it up day one? Or are you gonna wait for it to go down in price?
It's one of the titles I want to pick up. It's not like The World Ends With You or Pokken, where it's like down the road. I definitely want to pick it up, because I mean, I know I would play it. The multiplayer looks great, but you're right. I did see a couple people commenting how they already purchased the DLC,
absolutely,
or the Wii U version. You know, what I think would be great is if they involve some sort of trade system, or maybe if you bought the DLC, you get it for a discount.
Yeah, maybe that'd be a great.
That'd be a cool idea.
I can't picture Nintendo doing that, but they should hire you, Brian, because that'd be a good way to do it. Rocket. Sorry about
Nintendo, hire both of us.
Uncle Al makes a great point too in chat. He says ports are great for filling in the gaps. To be honest, not sure if I'll double dip on Hyrule Warriors just yet. Great game though. Can't complain. Really good game. Really good game. But I guess we'll move on into the next topic then. That one being Mario Tennis Aces. How do you feel about this, Rocket? It's looking spicy to me.
Dude, it's looking great. Like, I've loved the Mario Tennis games. Was like a huge, like when it came out, the GameCube. Even before the N64, but I love the GameCube version and all the stuff they're adding to this. You know, as much as people, I think have derided the Mario series for going into these kind of games, they're fantastically made, you know, and
absolutely.
You've got the power, like what is it? The first Mario Tennis game.
Yeah, it's the first Mario Tennis game to have a story. Yeah. I think it's the first Mario Tennis game to have a story mode since the Game Boy one or something like that. Yeah, which is really cool. I mean, a story mode in a sports game. Like, my friend Jeremy made a really good point with this. Like, because he's been playing through Golf Story, and it's really interesting when you take like a sports game and you add other tropes to it. So it's like Golf Story. It's a golf game, but it has RPG elements in it. To me, that's interesting. So we got Mario Tennis Aces here, and it's got a story mode in it. So it's just you're gonna be like fighting. I'm assuming you're gonna be fighting Goombas and stuff with tennis. So I mean, that's cool.
I think that it makes you more personally invested into it.
Also, chat's going on about this. I think it's the most important thing is Waluigi's freaking hair, dude.
It's Waluigi's hair.
It's not showing yet. I'm gonna wait it out until because the trailer's on loop. I'm gonna wait till it gets there. But Waluigi's hair be on point, man. Is looking pretty nifty.
Spicy. Let me say, you know what, I didn't watch the trailer enough to see the hair, but people are excited about his hair.
Yeah, it's coming up. I'm gonna wait it out. I'm gonna wait it out until it gets on review. Does it? Chat, what do you guys think about Mario Tennis Aces? Well, how do you guys feel about it? It looks
I love
really
the
cool.
Sunshine throwback. There's the Sunshine throwback.
All right, it's coming up. It's coming up. Hair reveal. Waluigi, get ready, guys. Get ready. I want chat, go crazy when you see Waluigi's hair. Get ready. Here it comes. He looks so handsome. Hey, look at him, my boy Waluigi. Looking super dapper and stuff.
Looking super dapper and clean, man.
Looking really cute.
Yeah, that quaff, man.
Yeah. I mean, I'm proud of him.
Watch out, Conan O'Brien.
Yeah, he's Waluigi's coming for you. But yeah, no, Mario Tennis Aces, I'm gonna pick that up. I'll probably be picking that up day one, throwing it on the shelf, and I'll definitely be doing some streams for it too. Well, me and Rocket will do some streams together. It'll be a good old time. Be a good old time. But all right, so next up, what happened next? We had Mario Tennis Aces.
Baby.
Yes.
Ease 8.
I'm happy you said it because I didn't know how to say it. I'm happy.
Yeah, so it said ease, not wise. It's always a difficult. But man, I've actually, I would say I'm a newer fan of the Ease series. Ease Arc of the Napishtim which I actually covered on my old show years ago, is one of my favorite PS2 games. And the E-Series is, I would say, a hybrid mix between a third-person Zelda action-style game and some free-roaming elements. But the music is beautiful. Always love the E-Series, and it's going to be interesting to see this on the Switch. I'm definitely going to be picking it up day one.
Now, I'm interested in this game. Never heard much about it before the Nintendo Direct Mini. For me, from the gameplay, it looks almost like a mixture of Xenoblade and Monster Hunter. I don't know that. I'm just saying from what I've seen.
A third-person kind of thing going on. Oh, Chaos Controllers is Xenoblade knockoff. How dare you bag on
I'm not gonna lie. I felt the same way. Like when you look at the gameplay,
baby.
we just dissing it. Like
Jesus has been around forever,
you guys can't really see it now because it's showing like an anime cutscene. I picked the wrong trailer, but the game looks really cool. I mean, I'll give it a play. I don't think I'll pick it up day one, but I'll definitely give it a play and check it out a little bit more because I mean
it's gonna be a solid game, I think. But sure. I definitely think you're right. You're definitely, like, as a fan of the series, I know any fan of the series is gonna pick it up. But it's going to be harder to get people who aren't into the game and don't understand what it is to get into it. So I can definitely see that.
Absolutely. But I do want to say really quickly, like, it does look cool. I don't want to just say it's a Xenoblade knockoff, but it does look similar in some sense. But me and Chaos, we got to play it first before we can say that.
Exactly.
Yeah, moving on into the next one, which is some lovely DLC for Super Mario Odyssey.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. And that is the Super Mario Odyssey Balloon World DLC. This trailer was a total tease because look, you see our little buddy Luigi, and what do you think? What do you think? He's gonna be playable, and then you slowly start to realize that's not the case at all.
Such a tease, man.
It's such a tease. Chat, how do you guys feel about this? Now, I mean, I think it's a cool concept. I think this will be great for live streamers like me and you because it's kind of a situation where people can hide balloons within levels, and then you search for them.
Yeah.
So I do think it's a cool concept. I think it's kind of weak. Like, it is weak DLC for Odyssey. It's free, but like, it's there. It's a new gameplay mode. I mean, I don't know how I feel about it.
I'm curious about how they implement it. You know, like Yusuf says, I got so disappointed when I learned it's an NPC.
Yes.
I mean, I'm curious to know if it's, like you said, just kind of a fun extra mode, or it's really fully fleshed out. So,
yes.
You know.
We don't know yet. From what we've seen in this trailer, though, it does look like just a smaller mini game, but there might be some more to it. Maybe it's a secret. Maybe, like, to me, it was just so strange how they just pushed Waluigi, just regular Luigi right here, and it got everyone's hopes up. When I seen Luigi, I thought he was going to be a playable character. So, Uncle Al says it looks balloony. I like that.
Balloony. Dark Souls outfit though, and we do have the outfits, the new outfits, which is cool.
Sunshine one too.
Yeah. Oh yeah, so Sunshine. I mean,
Linko Video brought that one up. Lots of really cool costumes for sure. What's your favorite one out of the new costumes, Rocket?
I like the night one, like the Mario X Dark.
Same,
because he looked like he looked like a mix of, like, if Mario was Arthur from Ghouls and Ghosts. You know, like, I just want to, like, throwing spears and stuff would be awesome.
No, it's definitely really cool. I mean, I'll probably live stream this when it comes out. I'm thinking of doing some sort of thing where I let the viewers hide the balloons and I'll search for them. And I'm sure Rocket will give it a little taste when it comes out too. Check it out, see if it's worth all the hype. I mean, it's free at the end of the day, so if you own Odyssey, you get it. So I mean, no complaints on my end. So. But yeah. All right, so into our next topic. It's called SNK Heroines, or is that what it is?
I think it's
Heroines. It's probably Heroines.
Yeah.
I mean, okay, so for this one, it's cool. Another fighter for the Switch. I got a brief little description of it. It's SNK. It's a tag team frenzy, 2-on-2 fighting game, and can have up to 4 players clashing together in either local or online. So that'll be cool. It's a team fighting game, I guess. So that means I could do live streams, or you could do live streams where we team up with one of the viewers and face off against 2 other people. So I guess that's kind of cool. I mean, the girls are really cute.
That's my only worry, because of course, like, I'm a huge fan of SNK. Like, grew up playing all the games, the King of Fighters, and like a lot of these fighters are from those games. But I wonder how the fighting engine is going to be, or if it's just going to be like ooh, waifu, like
waifu, yeah.
Chaos controller, waifu beat him up. You know, is it going to just be fan service, or is it actually going to be a competent fighter?
Yes,
so that's interesting.
Same. I really hope it's not just boobies on the Switch, because it could be totally more than that. These are all really interesting characters. You know what I mean? They could end up building a really good fighter out of this. Let's do it. Evo SNK heroines.
Evo SNK
Let's do it.
Heroines, arms, and SNK heroines.
We're calling it now.
Me and Skull are going to be top at that game.
Damn right. And it's a tag team game. It's a tag team game. So me and you will be the tag team champions, right?
We should just, for no other reason, just be like the tag team champions of SNK Heroines. It'll be like 5 people playing the game or 6 people, but we are going to be number 1. That's
number 1 for sure. The chat comments for this one is funny. Waifu beat 'em up. Street Fighter for girls. The weebs are coming. Don't say that, Flipper. Don't say that.
Ooh, I mean, give me a new Metal Slug. Oh, don't get me all hot and bothered.
Oh yeah, you love Metal Slug, don't you? Oh, but I don't know. It looks cool. I probably won't be picking this up day 1, but if I hear enough good things about it, I'll take a look at it for sure. I'll definitely take a look at it.
Price is going to be important.
Yes, definitely for that one. The price is probably the biggest thing for me on that one is how much it is. But I mean, if it's like 15-20 bucks, I might pick it up just to throw in the collection and stream it a few times. I don't know. Who knows? Yeah. But yeah, this next game will have you guys going bananas. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Oh, whoops! I switched over to the wrong one, but there we go. Yeah. But yeah, this next one is pretty cool. It's Donkey Kong DLC coming to Mario Rabbids, which I mean, hey, it's cool. I mean, I'm happy to see Donkey Kong hanging out with the Rabbids. Everything looks cool. The music in this, I don't know if you guys can't hear it right now, but if you guys heard the music initially, it was really good in this trailer. So, I mean, did you play through Rabbids?
I did. Well, actually, Meta Knight and I have been playing through the game. Actually, one of the viewers purchased it. I haven't gotten through as much as I want to. I'm going to continue going through it. But yeah, I'm just glad to see this game doing well. I think it's if you like the strategy, kind of like XCOM type of strategy gameplay. It's really phenomenal. And I'm not even a fan of the Rabbids franchise. So I'm just glad to see that Nintendo's still supporting it. You know, I mean, how many times have we gotten a game and you just feel it's not supported, and Nintendo's still going strong with it. So I'm glad to see they're still supporting the game.
Plus, the DLC kind of came out of nowhere, like January. The game came out in September, I think. September or August. Yeah. So, I mean, props to them for doing that, because they didn't have to do that, but it's like they did, and now we got DK and Mario Rabbids. I don't really know how it's going to play out. They've only really made the announcement. They haven't really showed us anything. So, I mean, hey, cool. I'll take it. I'll take DK and Mario Rabbids. I don't know, chat. How do you guys feel about that? You guys happy to see our boy DK hanging out with the Rabbids?
Vachu says the puns are way too bunny.
Oh yeah, way too bunny. I see what you did there. I see what you did there. I like that. I like that. But all right, let's move on to our next one. Let's rob some banks, I guess.
Rob some banks.
Let's rob some banks. Yes.
Already a bit.
Yeah, we talked about it a bit before. I don't think we'll go too much into detail of it. I just didn't want to breeze over this one part. They showed us new, I believe this is Switch footage. They showed us new trailer for it, so I thought I'd show this. I'm gonna be honest, who really even cares about Payday coming to the Switch? Like, I don't want to be negative, because I'm sure there's one person who's super excited about it, but I really don't care.
Well, I mean, you're right, but you think about it, while ports are good, at a certain point, you kind of get ported out. I mean, like, at a certain point, you can only buy so many, and there are just games that, like, people will be like, I know the Skyrim port's great. I haven't purchased it. But at a certain point, you only buy so many games, you know? Yeah,
absolutely. You can only buy so many games. And I feel like Payday's a really old game, too. That game, Payday 2 came out a while ago. Like, quite a long time ago. So, I mean, sweet. But I don't care.
That's what but
I don't mean to be rude. Let's move on.
It's true. You can be honest.
Yeah, absolutely. I like what Uncle Al said. I'll be interested if the H3 DLC is included in this one. That'd be pretty cool.
I remember seeing Ethan and Gila in the. I bet you it's going to be in there if I know it.
That'd be pretty cool. That'd be pretty cool. But okay, let's move on to our next one, and that is Fee. Fee is looking really, really cool.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, Fee. Okay, so I don't know. Here's the thing about Fee. I'm not super into games like this normally, but this game does look, I mean, like, really cool. So, I mean, Fee is an upcoming action-adventure game developed by Zoink and published by Electronic Arts, so EA. Maybe we'll have some microtransactions.
More microtransactions, please.
It's set to be released this month in February. Fee is an action-adventure game in which the player controls Fee, a fox-like creature within a forest that is highly responsive to the songs of the creatures and plants within it. So that sounds cool. I mean, for a description, Fee looks really... The graphics and the art style for this game is what's really appealing to me. It looks really interesting. The colors and stuff, it looks like it's going to be a fun, colorful experience. You can see Fee flying around on a bird right there. Like I said in that description, Fee interacts with the animals and plants within this forest. So, hey man, I'm about it. It looks pretty cool.
I'm just hoping EA puts a ton of loot boxes in that.
Oh, for sure.
I think this game is good, but where are the loot boxes? Like,
where are the loot boxes? I mean, if we don't get loot boxes, I think I'm gonna I'm gonna rant about it. I'm gonna just snap. I don't want this game. I'm not gonna make a rant video about loot boxes. I'm gonna make a rant video about them not putting them in. So exactly. So we'll move on into our next one,
which is already out.
Celeste. Just already out. Celeste. That is correct.
Which I have been, man.
Have you been playing it?
I haven't. But no, I want it really bad. It's a game I want to when I get my next paycheck probably. But everybody I've heard play this, they love it. It looks like a great platforming game. The difficulty of collecting strawberries and stuff. I mean, this looks like a love letter to like the 2D kind of platforming hard games. It kind of it looks a little bit akin to like a little bit of Super Meat Boy.
Yeah.
With the difficulty.
No, it looks great. My friend Luke has been playing through this game. I personally have not played it yet. I really should get on it. But it is definitely a really tough platformer, that's for sure. The background of this game is actually really cool. I only found out about this when I was writing up, because me and Rocket are working off of like a document with all this stuff on it. But one thing I found out when researching is Celeste is a platforming video game developed by Tom Thorson and Noel Barry. The game was created as a prototype in 4 days during a game jam. So for those who don't know what a game jam is, that's when a bunch of developers get together and they try to bust out a game as quick as possible. So this game, the prototype was made within 4 days. So that's interesting. I'm sure they took more time to flesh it out and stuff, but
we'll have to, you know what? We really need to do like a competitive thing. We need to see like who can get all the strawberries or who can get the most.
Absolutely.
Then, like do a strawberry eating contest. Whoever loses or something.
No, that'd be awesome. I would win.
Oh.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah. Just let know. Chat, who would win? I challenge you to a next Nintendo Talks. I challenge you to a strawberry eating contest.
A strawberry eating contest on the Nintendo Talks. Okay.
Let's do it. Let's do it. Chat. Who's gonna win? Who's gonna win? Is it gonna be your boy Skull or is it gonna be your boy Rocket? I think Rocket might be able to pull one off of me, but I don't know. I like strawberries.
S for Skull, R for Rocket.
Do it.
Lock your votes in now.
Do it.
That'd be messy, man. We pre-cut them, right? We're gonna take.
Oh yeah.
Pre-cut the tops.
Yeah, obviously. Yeah, well, not obvious. No. Like, let's leave the tops on for more of a challenge.
Okay, more of a challenge. Well, then, like, that's the key. Like, how do you know you've eaten enough?
Oh,
like,
do we have to eat the entire thing?
I know you don't gotta eat the stem, but you just gotta make sure you're not like, you know, people eat it and they eat half of it. You know.
Okay.
Left on there.
All right, let's do it. Next Nintendo Talks. Hold it to but enough about strawberries. Let's talk about bananas again with our boy DK. DK. So this time he's not just DLC. This one's really cool because it's a port of Tropical Freeze. Now, for those, if you guys remember, for early Wii U owners, okay, Tropical Freeze came out during a huge drought of video games on the Wii U, and it was a great game, a phenomenal platformer. Can get really hard at times, but overall it's just a really just polished and beautiful game, and not a lot of people got a Wii U. So I feel like this is one of those games where I'm happy it's coming to the Switch, because this is going to give a ton of people who didn't have a chance to play it a chance to play it. So I mean, I'm happy about it.
I love the first one on the Wii, and then this game came out phenomenal as well. You got the funky mode, but Retro Studios has just done a phenomenal job with the series. Rare, of course, the original developers of the Donkey Kong Country series, that was pretty much gone, and any remnants are bought by Microsoft. And they've done a phenomenal job. This is like a perfect love letter to that kind of style of game with brand new graphics. So I'm definitely picking.
Did they do returns as well? I don't know.
Yes.
Yeah. So
returns.
A round of applause for them, then, honestly, because they've taken. Because if you look, once Rare was gone, when we had, look at the GameCube, for example, the Donkey Kong games we got on the GameCube. I'm not dissing them. I'm not dissing Donkey Konga, but we didn't really get a substantial Donkey Kong game on the GameCube, and it looks like this development team came in.
Donkey Kong Jungle Beat.
Jungle Beat.
Surprisingly, with the bongos and the Wii port, I've actually got a review of that.
It's good.
That game is phenomenal.
It's phenomenal.
I cannot recommend. I've actually got a really old video on my channel that I do.
Go watch it. Go watch it. We will link. We will link to it. Yep. If you're watching this back as a video, there'll be a link to it in the description.
Yeah. It's a phenomenal game. But you're right. Donkey Kong has not gotten the proper love.
That traditional Donkey Kong experience. So it looks like that development team came in and really salvaged the series, to be honest with you. So hopefully we'll get a 3D Donkey, like a full-on 3D Donkey Kong game soon, like Donkey Kong 64, like something like that. I'd be keen for it.
Yeah, I would be down for, like, if we get a good 3D one, that would be
definitely. Chat, how do you guys feel about Donkey Kong? No, guys. I was not saying I don't like Donkey Konga. All I was trying to say is, we weren't getting a traditional Donkey Kong experience anymore. Like, it kind of, once Rare left. So I'm happy, like, this development team has kind of taken over, and we're getting a really good traditional 2D Donkey Kong experience, is all I'm saying. Donkey Konga is I'm not dissing. Chat was like, Jesus.
No idea there'd be all this hate.
No, but yeah, Donkey Kong is cool. I mean, I've always been a fan of the series, so it's like, I'm not gonna complain if they announce a new Donkey Kong game soon. But for now, I'll make do with this. But moving on into our final topic of the Nintendo Direct discussion, and that is a very dark game. That has to do with Souls. And that is Dark Souls coming over to the Switch. I mean, a lot of people wanted this, like, from way back when the Switch was announced, and they showed that there was a graphic showing all the third-party support that the Switch was going to have, and I seen From Software there. I was really hoping we were going to get some sort of Dark Souls sort of title on the Switch, because I love the Souls series. I've beaten Bloodborne 2 times. Anyone who's been following my channel for a long time, Bloodborne...
I want to play that game so bad.
Really good game.
I heard it's amazing.
It is phenomenal.
It's like Devil May Cry mixed with Dark Souls.
Oh, absolutely. It's the perfect combination of, like, survival horror and hack and slash to an extent. It's a really good game. But Dark Souls now coming to the Switch. I mean, I'm excited for it. I would, again, not buy this game necessarily for your kids. Like, I would not say it's for kids. This is obviously more for an older audience, but it's cool. It's here. Chat, how do you guys feel about Dark Souls? Yusuf, fun fact: Corey first grew on YouTube because of Bloodborne and Dark Souls. That's true. So
I didn't know that.
One thing for me that I'm really happy about with this one is since my channel has gone in more of a Nintendo direction, I've kind of stopped streaming Souls games. So now I have an excuse to stream Dark Souls again because it's coming to the Switch. So hey, I mean,
yeah. And I haven't really got a chance to play through. I played Demon Souls. I didn't play much of Dark Souls, but this will be a game I'll eventually pick up.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's going to be a day one. Again, there's so much stuff coming out. It's kind of hard. It's hard to figure.
It is definitely kind of hard. I mean, so overall, how did you feel about this January Direct? Like, I was happy about it. I was expecting it to be bigger. And chat, you guys too, let us know overall what you thought about the January Direct. Because here's the thing. This thing was anticipated since, like, December, the beginning of December. Everyone was calling it a January 11th Direct. They thought it was going to be a huge Direct. They thought Animal Crossing, Smash was going to be announced. They thought we were going to get a release date for Metroid Prime 4 and Pokemon Switch. And I personally wasn't expecting that. I was expecting more of a smaller scale Direct, which is what we got. A little too much ports, in my opinion, but definitely a lot of solid games in there for us to look forward to. And plus, it's all just first quarter. Like, if you look at this all only covers up until about March or May. So I'm sure they will do another Direct. But overall, I would have given this Direct like a good 8 out of 10. How did you feel about it?
I'd agree. You know, I mean, I know, like you said, I think the main complaint was ports. Joseph says happy about it, but sort of led myself to disappointment. A lot of these games went on games I should get at some point. Linko, and that's a great idea. I think there's a couple, like 2 or 3 main ones that I really want to get, but I think Linko makes a good point. Like, a lot of these games are just like, at some point I'll get them, but many of them just weren't like, oh, I've got to get them today, or I've got to get them the day they release, which I don't know if that's necessarily good or bad for Nintendo, but I think it does make a difference for some people. But you know what? It wasn't bad, so I really can't complain. I agree. I'd give it like a 7-8 out of 10.
Absolutely. I can agree with what Linka was saying. Uncle Al says he was really into the January Direct, thought it was wonderful, but his DK bias was also in full effect. Fair enough. He got treated well with the DK vibes. What was everybody else saying? I was happy. Yusuf says he was happy about it, but sort of he kind of got himself disappointed. Understandable. I think a lot of people put up a lot of high hopes for this, and then once it happened, maybe their favorite game wasn't announced and they're a little upset. But I think we can all collectively agree that it was a good Direct. We'll see what happens next, though. We'll see what happens next.
It's a mini. It's a mini.
Exactly. It's a mini. But all right. So moving into our next topic here. That one took a little bit of a long time, but it was worth it. We talked about some good stuff. But moving on into Nintendo Labo. How does everybody feel about Labo? I want to hear your opinion on this, Rocket.
Well, it's I've heard so much back and forth. All I'll say is this. I'm not even going to comment on how good I think it is. I think it's gotten way too much backlash.
Yes, absolutely.
People have given it so much crap, and I'm going, you know what? It's a novel idea. Let's see if the games are good.
Absolutely.
I think that's really what's going to come down to. The cardboard is one thing, but I'm worried about two things. Are the games good? And what happens, like, how are these things built? If I'm going to use this continually, and it's a real good game, is this cardboard going to wear out? Am I have to,
yes.
Like, I just imagine having a ghetto taped up fishing controller playing my favorite games. Those are my two concerns.
Yeah, like I understand why some people are like weary about it, because here's the thing, it is cardboard at the end of the day, but I think a lot of people are missing the bigger picture with this one. For one, it's not targeted at adults, it's for kids. Okay, this is meant for kids under the age of like 12. This is not meant for me and Rocket to get a bunch of Labo and have a good time hanging out playing together. Okay, this, if you really look at this, any kid under the age of 10 would be excited for this. If I brought this home to my little brother, I know he would be excited about this. To build, for one, you get to build this thing, then it interacts with your Switch, and then there's software. Okay, now some people are worried about the software. Is the software going to be substantial? Is it going to be any good? Is it going to be good games? From what I've seen, it looks good. Like, it's not like they're spreading this across multiple packages. Like they have two packages right now. They have the robot one, and then they have this one that comes with, it's a variety pack that comes with a bunch of small ones, and they each retail for about $70-80. So I don't know what everybody's freaking out about.
A little bit, yeah, and I'm curious to know what other people say. It looks like sturdy cardboard. Nintendo Labo broke my mind. Yeah, the robot looks cool, but again, it's all about I'm just worried about the difference between a gimmick and a game. And it's the difference between, is this going to be a 1-2 switch or a Nintendo Land?
Yes, because
Nintendo Land for the Wii U.
Yes,
that was so.
That was great, and I think 1-2 Switch is a good example, because people were excited for Nintendo's for 1-2 Switch at first, but then we slowly seen that this was realistically a glorified tech demo showing off the Joy-Con's abilities. So that is another reason to be weary about this. I'll give them that, but I trust Nintendo on this one. I think it's pretty cool. For a quick second, guys, let's take a look at what actually comes with this. I got the Nintendo page open. We got both kits here. So we got Toy-Con 1 and Toy-Con 2. There is about a 30-second delay for you, Rocket, so I am sorry. I know you're cool. So we'll take a look at Variety Kit 1. Okay, chat, also keep giving us your opinions on this as we go on. So there are two so far. There's Toy-Con 1, which is a variety kit. Now it comes with 2 RC cars, 1 fishing rod, 1 piano, 1 motorbike, and 1 house. So it comes with 6 different Toy-Cons. All right, this one retails for $69.99. Now, how anyone can think that's a ripoff to me is just insane. I could understand if they were selling each of these individually. They were selling the house one individually, or the RC cars individually. This all comes in one package with a game. I want to make the game pretty clear. And yeah, I don't really see what everybody's issue is. I mean, I think that's a good deal. I don't know about you. How do you feel about it in terms of
I think it's a good deal. I really wish, it would have been nice if they hit the $60 price point.
Yes, that would have been
comparison,
great.
Between the two. But I think it's just going to be up to people on whether or not the games match, because the cardboard stuff looks great. That looks creative. It just depends on if it's a tech demo or if it's like a really full-fledged game. Because it'd be really cool is if you did have a really fun game and you could play with friends. That I think
would be awesome.
Help a lot.
That would be awesome. One thing I wonder too is this stuff going to ever be compatible with other games? Maybe, you know what I mean? Like I seen there's the motorcycle one, and I see them playing this like Mario Kart-esque game on it. Who knows? Maybe there'll be an update one day where we could play Mario Kart with that one tool and these other ones. Who knows? I don't know. I feel like a lot of people think it's gimmicky. I don't think it's gimmicky. I think it's a fun thing to do with your children, and if you don't want it, you don't need to get it, but I definitely don't think it's as bad as everybody's thinking it is. Do you think it's gonna succeed though? Like come 420 when it's released, do you think it's gonna be successful? You think it's gonna sell well? Chat, what do you guys think?
Yeah, let's look at the chat here. Nintendo Labo for the VR says Jibachu.
That'd be pretty cool. Brax says the price is questionable, but looks fun for kids. That's definitely a really good point. Definitely agree.
Peace Project, Cherry Cola says at least Project Giant Robot.
Robo came back. Yes, finally. Kirby Gamer, G2, and Cherry Cola, they all think that it might succeed. Cherry Cola says not really, actually.
Yeah, everybody kind of seems kind of meh.
Yeah, everyone does seem kind of meh on it. I think the main sale for this will be parents, truthfully. Like, I think it'll primarily be parents that are going to be picking this up. But I don't know, man. It looks cool to me. I don't have anything against it. I'm excited to see what other toy cons will come out with it, what other cool stuff we'll see with it. But I mean, for now, like, we don't know enough. Like, Rocket, do you think you're gonna pick it up and build one with Meta Knight?
I actually for the channel and for the experimentation with Meta Knight, I'm probably gonna pick up the multi-pack.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Or I think that'd be a good way to get into it. And I'm curious. Part of me wonders, is Nintendo doing this as kind of a way to not only, make some money, but test some ideas?
Yeah.
And I would be curious to see what ideas and implementations from Nintendo Labo may go into a full-fledged release. Like, would we get a Switch game down the road that has, like, actual plastic parts? Like an actual controller with it?
That is a good question. That's a good... And plus, I mean, I think this is... It's just cool and innovative. I don't know. It frustrates me, all the negativity. I hate when people are like, Nintendo's making cardboard, Nintendo's lazy. I don't really think it's Nintendo being lazy by any means. I think it's a little fun.
If it's not for you, it's not for you. I mean, that's really what it... I think some people put so much energy into, I don't like this, well, then don't buy it. You know what I mean? Like, for real, don't buy it and try it out at a friend's house or something,
Absolutely. But I think we'll move on from this one.
Yes.
And Cherry Cola says multi-pack looks like a better deal. I can agree with Cherry Cola on that one. Jibachu says, I realize Nintendo Labo is basically extra controllers for the Wii. For example, the gun thing for COD on the Wii. Yeah, I guess you could relate it to those kind of Wiimote add-ons that were made. So, I don't know. Let's move on, though. All right, so we got one more topic for you guys, and that is our most wanted games for 2018. Now, this one's a little bit more of like a fantasy one. Like, if you guys look at the past few topics, they're all like information-based and news-based. But this one's more us just talking about what we'd like to see in 2018 for the Switch. So me and Rocket have, we have 4 examples set up here with some video footage to show along with it. The video footage is just of games that relate to it. We were going to get some mock-up images made, but we were kind of running low on time. It was mainly my fault, so I kind of just got these video clips for us.
How dare you live life?
No!
You disgustingly live life.
But chat, I gotta ask chat, what are your most wanted Nintendo games for 2018? It could be 3DS or Switch, but your most wanted games for 2018, primarily Nintendo. Now, I'm gonna get into my first one, and I think we both agreed on this one, and that would be a Zelda collection. I think that'd be pretty cool. Zelda collection. I got some Breath of the Wild footage here, just some Zelda footage to show while we talk about this. But I mean, there's been quite a few Zelda ports released on the Wii U. We've had them released on the 3DS. Why not take them all, throw them together on one cart or maybe on 3 carts, and do a Zelda collection?
That would be great, man. Having that Wind Waker portably, come on.
Definitely.
Let's talk about that.
Yeah, just imagine having a game like Wind Waker or Twilight Princess on the go.
Yeah.
That'd be insane for me. What games would you put on the collection? Chat, what games would you put on the collection? While you guys get your most wanted games for 2018, what games would you guys throw on that collection? For me, I'd probably throw on Wind Waker HD from the Wii U, Twilight Princess HD from the Wii U, Ocarina of Time 3DS, Majora's Mask 3DS, and a Skyward Sword remaster. I'm pushing it though. I'm pushing it. What about you? What Zelda games would you throw on it?
I would love if they did like a retro collection, and give us like Link's Awakening DX on here. Of course, now that's more virtual console stuff, so I don't know if they would sell that separately. And that's the difficulty with the Zelda collection.
Yes.
Nintendo may want to do more virtual console stuff with it, but yeah, I think, and you and I were talking about it. What if we had a Skyward Sword game that actually took out some of the motion controls and maybe brought in an HD port for the Switch that didn't rely on it as much? And I wonder how the new HD Rumble and HD motion controls would work.
Absolutely. Definitely. I feel like it would be a little bit harder to code, but I think it is totally possible. I want them to do it. I would really like for them to do it. So we got chat coming in with a bunch of dream. Yeah, we got a lot coming in. Okay, so let me go back.
We got Steel Diver 2 from Cherry Cola.
Yeah, Steel Diver 2 from Cherry Cola. That'd be pretty cool. We got Smash 4 Pro port from Andrew. We might be talking about that in a few minutes. I don't know. With Springman, ooh, Smash Pokemon Zelda Maker from
Zelda
Yusuf.
Maker?
Yeah, that's interesting. Zelda Maker.
I would do that.
Yeah, I wouldn't have anything against Zelda Maker. That's definitely an interesting one, Zelda Maker. That would be really tough to develop, though. A Zelda Maker? For sure.
I mean, just imagine that you have a Zelda Maker and you could send it to friends to defeat certain dungeons.
Yeah. It'd be cool. I'd mess with it, that's for sure. I see some Animal Crossing. We might be talking about Animal Crossing. I see some Pokemon 2. Yeah, Pokemon 2 would be really cool. Metroid Prime Trilogy I see in chat. Metroid Prime Trilogy.
Linko F-Zero. Come on, F-Zero GX. I will challenge anybody in some F-Zero GX.
Yes.
I will destroy dreams.
Yes. I'm going to put those on hold and we'll move on to our next dream one. Our next dream one is the lovely Super Smash Bros. 4 on the Switch. Rocket, how do you feel about this? I can't be the only one who wants this.
I'm down with it. I definitely want Smash 4. Although I'm more of one who would love to see Melee as well.
Melee, yes. You were talking about a collection. You were talking about a collection at one point, yeah.
Oh, yeah. I mean, Nintendo would just literally be like, we're putting Melee on the Switch. Oh, and it's online. Like, money would just come pouring out of their eyeball.
It would just literally come pouring out of their eyeballs. How do you guys feel about Smash on the Switch? Here's my thing. Smash Online for Wii U is terrible. Smash 4, I'm sorry. It's really bad. It's really unstable, really hard to play matches. I would love for them to bring it over to the Switch and make online better, for one.
Yeah,
and include all of those DLC characters, too. That'd be awesome if we could get those DLC characters in there. That'd be pretty sweet. For free. You know what I mean? Yeah,
for free. Yeah, the competitive scene now, just bringing your Switches up, because like how many times do you go to a Smash get up and everybody's got to bring their own LCD screen and their own Wii U and stuff.
Now you just got your Switch.
Yeah, just boom. Click it up. Now you can play.
Easy as that. So Smash 4 on the Switch, I think, is what a lot of people want. Some people are actually, it's rumored that it's going to be announced at E3. I don't know. It's been rumored about 1,000 times. What frustrates me about this one is I feel like it is such an easy port. Like, it is so easy and just easy money for Nintendo, as bad as that sounds. So I hope to see it happen. I don't know. What else is chat seeing? Let's see some other games chat was throwing at us.
We got new Paper Mario game.
Yeah, Paper Mario would be pretty cool. I've seen Mario RPG from Jibachu. Jibachu would be pretty cool. That'd be pretty cool, Jibachu. Chaos Controller says a new Mario and Luigi game. I don't know if you guys played those Mario and Luigi games. Yeah, those are pretty cool.
Luigi's Mansion from Caesar. Luigi's Mansion would be great.
Absolutely. Kirby Gamer says Kirby's Air Ride 2. Please.
Oh, man, Air Ride is such a good game.
Air Ride is a good game.
You know what? If Nintendo tomorrow is like, hey, we're releasing Kirby City Trial for $80.
Yes, I would do it.
You have to
City Trial is so much fun. I didn't know you played. I didn't know you played Air Ride, bro.
My bro, City Trial again, ruined dreams.
Yeah,
I ruined dreams.
City Trial is a lot of fun.
game.
No, City Trial was actually like my favorite part of Air Ride too. So, what else? What else does chat got? Kirby Maker would be pretty cool. Kirby Maker. I see Luigi's Mansion too. I'd be down for Luigi's Mansion.
Super Princess Peach. Brax says that's a great DS game.
Yeah.
Great.
Yeah, Super Princess Peach is. Have you played it? The DS game?
Oh yeah. DS. Yeah, really.
Very underrated actually. Like I thought it was a phenomenal game. So. But all right, so moving on to our next me and Rocket's most wanted would be an Animal Crossing Switch game. I think everybody would like an Animal Crossing Switch game. It'd be pretty cool. I got some Animal Crossing New Leaf footage here just to show while we're talking about it. Now, chat, how does everybody feel about Animal Crossing? If they were to release an Animal Crossing game for the Switch, do you guys think you'd pick it up? I don't know. I'd be down for it. I've been a fan of Animal Crossing since the GameCube. After GameCube, I think I played Wild World a little bit. I did play Let's Go to the City a little bit. And New Leaf, I played a shit ton of. New Leaf is a phenomenal game. And I think New Leaf is the game that got a lot of people into Animal Crossing. And I'd love to see a nice 1080p, maybe 720 HD Animal Crossing game. So it'd be pretty cool.
And yeah, because we got the Animal Crossing party game for the Wii U, which was like I know a lot of people are disappointed in that because it was just like using the Animal Crossing franchise and license, and it wasn't like a fully. You're talking about? Are
you talking about Amiibo Festival?
Amiibo Festival, that's what it is.
Yeah, no, there was two. There was two. No, I understood. That's what I understand what you're saying. There was two. There was Happy Home Designer and Amiibo Festival, and they both got criticized for fairly what you were saying. So you can continue what you were saying. Sorry about that.
No, you're fine. Fine. But then, of course, we got the mobile games. I haven't had I played a little bit of it.
It's like Pocket Camp, right?
Yeah, Pocket Camp. So I don't know. Like that would be interesting to see how. Like imagine though if there was some interactivity between. Now you have a mobile game that Nintendo produced and a Switch game. And imagine if like there was some cross compatibility and like maybe you could edit ideas and stuff from your Switch game mobily. And like, what if somebody came to your town and if you don't have your Switch on you, I got a notification through my Switch app that someone wants to come to my town. Like,
that'd be so cool. You can let them in while you're out. That'd be that is a great idea, actually. Nintendo, hire Rocket for this, please. Like, he's got some good ideas.
Trying to print you money, Nintendo. Hire
me. No, definitely. I mean, Animal Crossing is just a really fun, relaxed series. If you've ever played an Animal Crossing game, the music is just super chill. It's just really good in my opinion. I think it's a lot of fun. I think it'd be a great addition to the Switch's lineup. Chat seems to be into it. Some people are saying they're into it. Some people are saying it's too cutesy for them. Yusuf said he's not into Animal Crossing anymore. Brax says he'd get it on launch. I don't know, man. I don't know. I think a new Animal Crossing game for the Switch would do pretty well. So
I do too. I think it'd do really well.
Definitely. All right. So what's the next one? We have another one. Last one. Mario Maker. Yes. Super Mario Maker Switch. Now, this was a very, very successful Wii U game. Okay. Definitely one of the more successful Wii U games. Everyone was talking about it when it came out. And that's because it's a really cool concept. You get to build and make your own Mario levels. So, I mean, who can complain?
Well, you had the 3DS port that they put out, which was a really good one. And 3DS it's a quality port, but of course, you are sacrificing a little bit of power that the Wii U version has. And there's actually some features that aren't available, like the same kind of sharing mechanic. But, again, I think it just is a great idea to be able to play, maybe implement some more ideas, maybe flesh out the online even more.
Yes.
But I think that's a real easy port for them. Super easy.
So easy. And I feel like it would be very successful. And I would honestly be okay if they did a sequel to it. I don't even think they need to do a port. But if they did just port over the regular one, I still wouldn't have any complaints. I will say in the middle of this chat, how do you guys feel about Mario Maker? Give us your honest opinions on Mario Maker. Because I had a lot of fun. One thing I loved was the amiibo support on Mario Maker. You could tap like a Charizard amiibo and turn the 2D Mario into a Charizard sprite, for example. It had a really cool amiibo functionality where every single amiibo gave Mario a skin. So it's crazy. You could see Sonic in a Mario game to an extent. So it's pretty cool. I don't know if they were to release this, you think you'd pick it up, Rocket?
I agree with Cherry Cola in the chat said, honestly, I don't think the port would make sense. I'd prefer a sequel.
Yes.
I think for a sequel would be really great is if we started going to 3D territory. Like, even let me design a Super Mario 64 level.
Oh, that'd be amazing.
And share that with people, because I think with the Switch, you have the capability for the storage. Even we just had Super Mario 64 as like a bonus, You know, because I know Sunshine may get a little bit as far as size and technicality, but you know, expanded into other 3D Mario games instead of just the 2D one.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Push it. Push to the max. I mean, like I said, this was a really successful game for Nintendo the year that it came out. And this was at a time when the Wii U was criticized to the max. But this was one of those games where it did redeem the gamepad a little bit. It did redeem the Wii U. And I'm sure this did push some Wii U sales. So why not throw it on the Switch? Because I feel like everyone would enjoy it. So, yeah, man. Exactly. So that is it for the games that me and Rocket had set up. I will take a few more minutes to ask you guys some more games that you guys have in mind before we end it off. But chat, tell us, man. Tell us, Rocket, is there any off the top of your mind that we didn't have prepared that you'd like to see? Just off the cuff.
Oh man, just off the cuff. I'm trying to think.
I'm putting you on the spot. I want F-Zero. Kid Icarus. Kid Icarus. Last one we had was 3DS. It was Uprising, right?
Uprising. Here's the thing. Uprising is a phenomenal game, but the problem was it was hindered by the 3DS's lack of dual analog. Let me just tell you, for what they did for the game for the 3DS, it was a phenomenal game. But again, held back. So a brand new Kid Icarus game on the Switch, I think would be phenomenal.
Phenomenal. Kid Icarus he's a cool character too. I love Pit. He's a cool guy.
Nintendo Hotline. Everybody wants the Nintendo Hotline.
They want it. Okay, so for those who are watching, we said that we're going to eventually take calls during this podcast. Yes. So we are going to do that within the next episode. It's just a way of implementing it, guys. Keep in mind, this was the first one we did. We had some major issues in the beginning, but everything's gone completely smoothly since then. Besides when I hover over freaking Rocket's webcam and that happens because we're... Yeah, you know, but these are all things that will be worked out for the second episode for sure. But in the second episode, we're going to have a specific section where we go into Discord and take calls from you guys and have you guys verbally describe how you're feeling about stuff. So, but back to game ideas. For me, I would love a F-Zero game, a new F-Zero game on Switch. I think it's about time we got one of those. That would be a lot of fun.
And
really
online, cool. And online, because we haven't had one of those yet. Yes. Everything's still been a player. The last one was on the GameCube. GameCube people. Let's you know, an online F-Zero. You do some more customization options like they did in GX. Like I would. Absolutely,
I would love it. GX was a great game too, honestly. Not a lot of people played that F-Zero game. A lot of people have played the SNES one or the Nintendo 64 one. I think it's called X on a 64. But GX for GameCube is actually a really, really good F-Zero game. So I think people should definitely give it a play more. Yeah, I've seen some people throwing out Star Fox would be pretty cool. Star Fox would be pretty cool. Earthbound would be really cool. I see Rayman, Pilot Wings. Pilot Wings could be pretty cool.
Garfield Kart sequel. Caesar, stop yourself. Stop yourself.
Caesar's on fire right now. I see some people asking for some Sonic. I think we're grasping for straws here.
Yeah, we're at Waluigi's taco stand now. So
I'd buy that. Waluigi's taco stand. But no, guys, thank you so much for hanging out with us, honestly. Like I said, this was the first episode, so some trial and tribulation for sure. But the next one should be a clean episode. We had some problems in the beginning, but I think overall I had a good time, man. This was nice, for sure. This was a good time. Chat, I hope you guys enjoyed this. We're going to be making this a regular thing. Who knows, Nintendo could announce a Direct tomorrow, and me and Rocket could be doing another one of these next week. So basically, whenever Nintendo announces something, we're going to do one of these. So yeah, you guys are already subscribed to me, so if you guys haven't already, make sure to go subscribe to our boy Rocket Lawnchair. I just transitioned over here. We got a page with a bunch of different links to him. We got his Twitter, we got his Facebook, and we got his YouTube. As you guys know, Rocket is a live streamer like me. He also makes videos. Me and Rocket kind of follow the same formula in terms of content on YouTube. We're very chat interactive, and we're just nice people. So make sure to go subscribe to Rocket. He did all the art and assets for this series. And he's been a wonderful co-host. So thank you so much, buddy. I really appreciate it. Absolutely.
Thank you for having me on the show, man. It was good times.
Anytime. But all right, guys, we will see you on the next Nintendo Talks podcast. Have an awesome day. Take it easy. Peace.
See ya.